CQ, and welcome back to the 599 Signal Report. I am your host, Ron W2ELS. In our last episode, I shared my journey into ham radio and the world of CW. I mentioned how I'm still learning every day. A huge part of learning is finding the right tools for the job. Today, we're going to talk about the very first piece of equipment you'll buy for Morse code, the key itself. We'll break down the differences between the three main types, the straight key, the paddle, and the bug. I'll share my experience with each from my very first purchase to the keys I use today. The straight key. Let's start with the most traditional and recognizable key, the straight key. This is what you see in the old movies and the history books. It's a simple lever that you press down to close a circuit and send a tone. The rhythm and timing are all on you. To send a dit, you tap it quickly. To send a da, you hold it a little bit longer. My very first purchase on my CW journey was a straight key from a fantastic company called CWMorse.us. I picked up the PCB straight key, which at the time was the cheapest key they sold. It was no frills, but it was a durable key on a circuit board. It was perfect for a beginner. The beauty of a straight key is its simplicity. It forces you to learn the rhythm and the feel for every single dit and dot. It's a very personal and hands-on way to send code. You can truly develop your own unique fist, as they call it, your style of sending. While the straight key is a great starting point, most modern CW operators eventually move on to the paddle. The paddle looks like a key with two levers, one for dits, the other for dots. The magic is that it doesn't work on its own. You connect it to an electronic keyer, which is oftentimes built into your radio. When you press the dit lever, the key automatically sends the perfect strings of dits. Dit, 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 dit. When you press the da lever, it sends a perfect amount of das. Da, 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 da. This is a much faster and more consistent way of sending. My first paddle was from the same company called CWMorse.us. I also recently picked up a new paddle from a brand called Hootie Keg, I think that's how you call it, on Amazon. It's a very affordable option. It has a durable base with a magnet, and you don't have to spend a lot of money on it just to get started. Using a paddle allows you to focus less on the mechanics of forwarding the characters and more on the rhythm and the flow of the conversation. Finally, let's talk about the bug. This is a semi-automatic key that has a very unique and distinctive sound. When you press the lever on one direction, it automatically sends a series of dits for you. When you press the other way, you mainly send das. It's a piece of history and an art piece itself. Bugs are loved for their unique feel and the slight imperfections in the manual das, which give the operators a very personal fist. It takes a lot of practice to master the bug, but skilled operators on the bug can be a joy to listen to. On the air, I know it's a bug, as most ops almost machine gun fire their dits, but a normal speed for their das. Personally, I don't own a bug yet, but it's definitely on my list of things to purchase. So, which one should you start with? If you want to connect with the history and really learn the rhythm, and a simple, inexpensive straight key is a great way to get going. It's also the recommended key by the Long Island CW Club. If you want to get on the air and make faster contacts, a paddle here is probably your best bet. A paddle is also required by the CW Ops CW Cat. My journey started with an inexpensive straight key and then moved on to the paddle. And I can tell you, the Pooty Keek straight key is also a good, affordable option that you can purchase on Amazon. Don't worry about having the perfect key. Just get one that feels right and start practicing. That's all the time we have for this episode. I hope I gave you a clearer picture of all the tools of the trade. Next time, we'll dive into the world of electronic keyers and how they make CW life so much better. Thanks for joining me here in the shack on the 599 Signal Report. Until next time, this is Ron, W2ELS, signing off. 73.